Hello to all traders and welcome back to another video brought to you by Orbex. So we're looking at the dollar today after it's a little bit subdued in the last 24 hours. Actually, even before that, if you look at the DXY index, it's sunk from hitting a $214 peak, roughly going down to the below the $104 as of today. This is due to the fact that the monetary policy that the Fed was craving for the last 12 months has kind of been put on the back burner. Now it is looking like it's only going to start raising its hiking its rates, by 25 or 50 basis points at the most. No aggressive hikes anymore. Fed Chair Jerome Powell is speaking later today, which is going to give a little bit more of a signal on where they're heading for the next few months. Especially, there is another meeting shortly for the FOMC in the next few weeks to see how much this basis point rate hike will happen, if it does happen at all. Also, we've got China's reopening as well from their really strict lockdowns that they've had for the last year. Is this going to have a little bit of a say on the current path of the dollar as well? So the euro dollar hitting a 7-month high. A lot of the dollar pairs actually really moving higher, especially for the pound and the euro as well. So it's looking like it's going to keep on pushing that way for the time being, as I said, until we get a little bit more of a clue on where the Fed is actually going to have its terminal rate, or even if it's going to keep on pushing higher especially. So as I said, looking on the DXY first of all today, we've seen it sink below the 104 handle for the first time in 7 months, which is quite significant. As you can see from the chart, it's just been really moving lower, and now it seems to be in a little bit of a descending channel since the last big drop that we saw. As you can see here, we had this big sell-off not so long ago in the charts, and it's really seeing that prices have been weighed down even lower since we pretty much broke the 108 107 handle. It has really been subdued and moving lower and lower as well. As I said, 7-month low for the DXY. Haven't seen these prices since June. We are seeing possibly a slight rebound in what the risk aversion is. We saw gold heading for the 1900 handle yesterday. Will we see any more risky assets being moved even further? Well, the DXY, because it's a basket of currencies, you know, you've got the euro, Swiss, Kiwi, etc. All these currencies have had a bit of an advantage over the dollar recently, which is another reason why we've seen the DXY really start suffering quite dramatically. The only thing I can see on the RSI is a slight pickup recently, which could be slightly bullish, but like I said, every correction that we have is just a small one, and now we are looking likely that it could just have a little bit of a bounce, but evidently another move lower. We're heading to the 103 handle now. Could we head to the 100 handle before the end of this month? Well, it is a big possibility. As I said, Fed Chair Jerome Powell's words are going to be very looked upon, let's say, in the next 24 hours when he makes his speech. So as I said, a bit of a collapse on the DXY in the near term. If we're looking at for the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud as well, it is a very thin cloud that we pierced through, so it wasn't really very easily penetrable, as you can see here, which gives the indication that most probably it will not pick up anytime soon. So as I said, we'll just probably see a slight correction, slight pickup, but then another move lower is expected. So we'll see if that comes into fruition shortly. Like I said, though, we just want to look at the main FX major, which was the euro dollar, because as I said, it has hit a 7-month high at the same time that the DXY has hit this 7-month low as well. So conversely, playing off in each other's hands. And as you can see here, we're making this V-shaped recovery now that we haven't seen since, you know, the beginning of June. So once that has been hit, we'll just zoom it out a little bit so it's a bit easy to see. Will we see these next highs being tested? This is at roughly the 110, 111, and then we've got 112, 113 after that. So we're going in 100 pip advancements at the moment, but we are seeing now, as you can see on the daily chart, 2 very bullish candles, and now we've set off this Tuesday morning with another bullish candle as well. So things are looking to the upside for the euro dollar, but like the DXY, we are seeing a slight divergence on the RSI, which could bring things down just slightly, but probably not too much cause for concern for bulls especially. So let's look on the 4-hour chart. How are we looking at the moment? Well, we can see quite clearly as a little bit like a role reversal from the DXY. We had this uprising of the euro against the dollar, which was the opposite for the dollar on the DXY. We're now seeing what the repercussions are, but obviously keep an eye out for Fed Chair Jerome Powell's comments. This could give us a very good signal on where the Fed is going next, and we'll check out all the dollar pairs and all the major fundamentals in tomorrow's video. So thank you for joining me today. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.